Soldiers in the thick of war, young men trained to strike at the mere glimpse of enemies dressed in different attire. You are constantly feeling watched and in the thick of combat at any given time. There's no escape. It's right outside your front door and waiting for you in your backyard. There is no choice but to join the fight. A story so often told through Hollywood's eyes of a glazed image of radical behavior. But behind this image is an organized and articulated plan. Where did the gang start? And who were their initial leaders? Who sparked the movement? Who would have known that they would grow into 35,000 members? What would the leaders think of their efforts? Would they be proud? Or would they make some differences? In the book Monster, an autobiography of an LA gang member, we're able to strip away the glamour of this life and read about the first-hand encounters of his mistakes and victories. There's no high-level vocabulary because why would someone who barely finished middle school have such an ability? You can hear his inflection in his words and the anger within his mistakes, and that's the greatest connection you can make. As I began to understand the severity of how life was for a young boy during this time, I made personal connections to the streets he was discussing. These streets in pinpointed locations can still be seen and walked through to this day. From 65th Street to 83rd, these streets meant something to him back then and remain the same to this day. Even the large donut figure that haunted his dreams when he was a young kid, to the worst of his nightmares becoming a reality of his own affliction. By the end of this book, you'd be questioning what's right and wrong, and wondering, have I ever rooted for the killer? This was the first time I ever did.